I am what I am and that's all that I am. I am what I am, I'm a hooligan. I am what I am and that's all that I am. I am what I am, I'm a hooligan. I am what I am and that's all that I am. I am what I am.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm standing here with Bigb. How long have you been out on the road touring over the years, if you can remember?
It's my first time, Crazy Jer.
First time?
Trying to do it.
Man, you're showing them how it's done.
We're about 5 years, 6 years in the making. I got you know what's longer than that because I did OPM.
Yeah.
For that. Well, actually, before that was 187. Big thank you to Ice-T for helping us out, doing the thing. And after that, did OPM for a while, traveled the world. And then Cottonmouth Kings gave me a deal. I was going to quit and just work for Kerry full time, Kerry hard, and do the Hard 92 thing we had going on. And just started picking up and it started to get bigger and bigger. So yeah, probably 6, 7 years, man.
As the road got easier over time?
Harder.
Yeah, you got family.
Yeah, because I get, with my family and stuff, I just got a new place. Look at my knee. Jason Ellis, don't fuck around, dude.
Well, that ain't...
I can still skate.
Man,
you can come over to the house one day and see what you got. We have a big ramp in the back.
Hell yeah, Red Dragon
5 foot by 24 foot mini ramp.
Yeah.
And my daughters had to show them what it was, but it didn't work out too good. Like, I'm still limping a little bit. But
you gotta live a little bit.
Yeah, it gets a little harder with the family on the road and that whole thing.
I noticed you've been out touring a lot more lately, is it?
Yeah, we just... See, the thing with me is I love all the sub-noise people, everything else, but I feel like if I don't branch out and go do the Expendables thing, the Pepper, Swayzes and all these things, I'm just going to be in this one big thing. I don't know if it's called a rut, but it's just a whole scene. I just want, at the end of the day, I just want tons of people to hear.
Yeah, you just brought it out there.
With Sinner, we had a big song on the radio. I got a new one coming out in like 2 weeks with Everlast Before I Leave This Place, which is a big deal. We just filmed the video for that.
Nice.
It gets bigger, so I just want to keep it, out there and push it to so many people. Yeah, tons of tours. Gotta stay on the road. People forget you like that.
Oh yeah, you gotta just keep the name out there, and then the word of the town talks.
Yeah, proof is like when you used to have a movie, and you'd go to the movies, and then it'd take forever, and then after that, the DVD never came out. Now it's like 6 weeks after the fucking movie's out. Poof, boom, Same thing with music. If you're not out there,
you gotta cut it. Then you noticed the decline in...
I just want to know, are you going to pay me for this interview like you said? You owe me $200.
I know, dude. It's on back order.
Yeah, and your $200?
Yeah, your check's on credit hold.
Thanks.
I'm still waiting for that, And you notice the decline in record sales over the years?
Yeah, but there's other, outlets now to get your music out there via everything else with just the web and everything else. iTunes is good for us. iTunes is a good one. I never see the money. I don't know why it takes so long to get paid from iTunes. But
I'm in negotiations with them for nothing.
But it's touring where it's at and getting out there and doing it. This year I had a lot of stuff going on with I did the song for all these people getting out right now. They're going crazy. Baseball. Gave up cops and everything. I did the American Pie Book of Love, so we got it on the soundtrack for that. Tons of video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, video games.
People, they start to know what's going on, and they go, my record sale, even though the record industry has dropped and sales have declined, mine have grown because I became a bigger artist.
Yeah.
So it has to plateau at one point, but right now it hasn't, because the industry's going down, but I'm getting more popular. Look at the graph. You watching it?
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right.
At the
end of the day is I'm selling more records than I ever have in my life at a time when people aren't selling records. So 10 years ago, I wouldn't even do this interview with you. I'd be way too big. I'd be like, talk to my manager. No, I'm kidding.
No, I know. Do you have an inspirational quote you use when times are tough? That something you say to yourself?
Just keep on moving.
Do you?
I always say the one quote I have is, it'll make an ugly man pretty and a fat man skinny. It's music. We're out there doing it. We change it.
That's right.
Hey, if you're not a sex symbol, you better pick up a fucking guitar, man.
You also said last time at the show, you said if you feel the music, something like that.
Yeah,
you feel it, just go with it.
Yeah, it just is what it is. That's all it is music. So many people, like when you see these kids, it's music that's this big and then goes into fashion and all this other stuff. So it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, it's just music. I listen to so much different stuff, but everything goes into click and a genre of music, and then it just gets blown out of proportion. Because I mean, I'm not an emo kid. I hate that whole scene, but some of those guys are great bands, and they make great music. And I find myself singing along to it. I might not believe the whole thing. The same with country. I'm not a big country fan, but old outlaw country I love.
Yeah.
So it's just music, reggae, rock, punk rock, whatever it is. If it makes you feel good, you know, roll it up and smoke it.
Do you remember what your life was like before Google.com?
She's pretty much the same, just fucked.
Yeah. No more yellow pages to pollute the environment.
Crazy Jerry, how come the more popular you get all these weird questions like Google.com? What are you trying to do? You trying to get
I'm trying to throw you off. Yeah, I'm trying to get my bills paid. Google AdSense, pay me. I try and broaden the horizons and ask questions that aren't asked before.
I feel like before Google, you know, everything changed with the time, so you never see the difference. Now you couldn't live without it, or any search engine or anything like that. Because have you ever just walked one day or left your cell phone at home and you feel like it's the end of the world?
I did the other day.
It's kind of a sad thing, right?
It was tough.
You just go and whatever it is, you just panic. Like, oh my gosh, I just panic. So this little device, whether it's, like you said, a search engine or a cell phone, anything, checking your emails, if you don't have that in your life, you're panicking. But 20 years ago, that wasn't the deal. That's the problem with kids these days, too. They don't get to play with rocks and fucking pieces of wood, like build shit.
Yeah.
They don't go, there's, you know, mechanics and go build go-karts and stuff, and they're playing video games and online. So it's one part it's good and one part it's bad.
Then what
next question, please? And I want my fucking money, Crazy.
I know it's on credit hold. Talk to the bank. My banker back here, Veezy for Sheezy, holding it down.
How are you getting in with this guy, dude? You know this has to be a backfire.
Oh yeah, he's my camera crew at Ellis Mania.
Yeah. But here's the problem: is how did Crazy Jerry become out of one bad rap? He's
one bad rap, two bad raps, three bad raps.
He created this thing now that he's.
Oh, you judged his rap too, right? I remember that.
Yeah,
that's why I did it. And then I was all nervous. They're like, "This guy's fucking crazy. Don't worry about him." Crazy Jerry. And I was like, "Really?" And they go, "Yeah." He's judges rap, and you lost, dude. Straight up,
did.
You lost.
My
shit. I was like, I'd never see this guy again. Next show, he's like, I'm Crazy Jerry. And I'm thinking to myself, am I gonna have to fight this dude? Is he not mad at me? But then he ended up being cool, so.
Yeah, he's
good. Although I just had to hit you over the head with a bottle.
You did. That was a good time.
Right.
I got flat. That was after I got knocked out in Ellis Mania.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But I gave up the rap scene.
Good job.
I spring-loaded that right to videos now. Anything else you want to plug? Carrie Hart Huntington?
Crazy Jerry, you know what it is. HartHuntington.com, DVS.com, ControversySales.com, SuburbanNoiseRecords.com, YagerMusic.com. Let's go back to HartHuntington.com because I have to do that. And what about Ellis? Plug Ellis.
Yeah, EllisMania.com.
Tell his family and friends goodbye, gave a big kiss to his girl. Now he's off to boot camp. Never did much with his life, but now here's